Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Shannon, also known as UK Curly Girl, and I am the founder of Oso Curly, which is a curly hair tools and accessories brand, and I also blog about hair. Check out my past videos on my YouTube channel talking all things business and hair care. Today's video we're going to be discussing the pros and the cons of Shopify. If you didn't see my last video about the pros and cons of Alibaba, definitely go check that out. Today's video is going to be really helpful because I always recommend that everyone uses Shopify for their product business, and I'm going to go through the reasons why I think you should, and also the other side of things why you probably may not want to use Shopify, or just things to keep in mind for when you are planning to start your Shopify store. All the links for Shopify and any products that I mention or things and resources I mention will be down below in the description bar. So let's get straight into it. The first pro of Shopify is the easy to manage and look at dashboard. Oh my god, I absolutely love having easy access to everything on my dashboard on Shopify, whether I use it on my iPad, my iPhone, or on the computer. You can see how many orders, how many visitors, and how much money you've made per day easily just by one swipe, and then you can also see how much you've made that week and then how much you've made that month, and it's just really attractive to look at. I've used other websites, for example Squarespace, which their dashboard wasn't as attractive to look at. It wasn't too easy to figure out what's going on, whereas Shopify, it's quick to load, updates pretty much instantly, and you can actually see how many orders are needed to be fulfilled at the top. So obviously that's probably your main priority, so I love that that's at the top, and then it shows you what people have been buying, what people have been browsing, and your homepage has a lot of great insights. It will even tell you what customers haven't bought from you in a while. It will even tell you what customers spend the most on your website, and then it allows you to go and contact them directly. It gives you great details on what products are selling the most and what products aren't selling as much. It will also show you the percentage out of all of the stores that started the same time as you, how they're doing compared to your store. So I really love the dashboard and the homepage of Shopify. The next thing I think everyone pretty much loves about Shopify is the ka-ching sound that you get every time you get an order. I love it. I just love it. I can be doing my own thing around the house, and when I hear that ka-ching, it still to this day really excites me, and I feel like yes, someone around the world at this moment in time just was on my website and just made an order. Like, it's amazing. And then you can go straight away and check like what they had bought, where they're from, where they came from, and that's the part that I love. It will show you where they came from, so it will tell you if they've been browsing on Google for a week and still haven't bought it within that week, but now they just decided to buy it. It will tell you if this is the first time they've been on your website. It will tell you if they came from Instagram, or if they came from YouTube or Twitter, or even if they came from a specific website. So if you've had an article posted about you in a, I don't know, in a blog or in a newspaper, it will actually tell you where that person, the link and the website that that person came from to then buy from you. So it's a really good way for you to analyze where your customers are coming from and what prompts them to buy. So the next pro is definitely great customer insights. Now, like I said before, it will show you where your customer came from and why they decided to buy, so the prompt for them to buy. It will also tell you where they're from worldwide, so what country they came from or what town they're from, how old they are sometimes, and also their email address. So if they're signed up to your mailing list, you will know straight away. You also have access to a live view of your store, so you will see how many customers are on your store at that moment in time and where in the world they are. It will probably just show you like on the globe whether they're from the UK or the US. In my past Black Friday video, you will see that in action. I actually am on my phone at midnight on Black Friday, and I'm showing you guys where the customers are and how many customers are on the site checking out and have checked out. The next pro is how well it integrates with other platforms. So Shopify integrates really well with Facebook, Instagram, my Royal Mail click and drop, also my email marketing platform, which is Klaviyo at the moment, but I used to use MailChimp and it integrated really finely with that. Pretty much with 1 or 2 clicks you can make them connect and everything just flows together. So it will take your customer information and your order information. So I really like how it integrates with Facebook, because you can put your Facebook pixel into Shopify or the other way around. I'm still getting my head around this whole Facebook ad thing, but if you do Facebook ads, it will really connect with Shopify and you'll get all of the insights that you need. So stay tuned to the rest of the video, because I'm going to get onto the cons of Shopify and you want to stay around for that. Trust me. So the next pro of Shopify is the fact that there are different tiers of memberships that you can have. You do pay for Shopify monthly. I at the moment am on the basic plan, and to be honest, I don't really see any reason why I need to upgrade just yet. So for me it's worked fine and I think it's very affordable. I'll put the price at the moment up here. And then you also have a plan above the basic, and then you have like the highest plan, and I'll put their prices here. The last pro of Shopify is definitely the great apps and templates that come with Shopify for free. So my website is using a free template that is available from Shopify. So all I've done is edit the colors, edit the logo, edit where things have gone. So you can do that with any of the free Shopify templates, or you can pay extra for a different looking template and just edit it and alter it where you want to. This is really good for people like me who aren't graphic designers, that have no background in designing a website. So it's very simple to use, and that's what I love about Shopify. Along with that is it has apps. Now I didn't have access to this when I used Squarespace to host my store. So Shopify has apps made by other people, and there's loads of apps. For example, you can have a free shipping app. You can have an app that does sales, because you can do sales on Shopify, but you can do extra things with the app. So you can have like a countdown timer and loads of other things that are really cool. But I will do a separate video on my favorite Shopify apps, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you know when that video is out. So those are all of my pros of Shopify. I definitely recommend it, but let's just get into the cons before we end the video. So my first con for Shopify would be, if you are someone that is selling digital products, I wouldn't recommend that you use Shopify for that. I think Shopify is mainly just for physical products that you have in stock or that you are drop shipping. The next con of Shopify is the fact that there's certain restrictions. So for example, my store has an automatic discount for those who spend over £40. They'll get free shipping, but you can't run 2 or any more than 1 automatic discount at once, which is really annoying, because there's times when you want them to get free shipping and another discount, but it doesn't allow that to happen. I don't know if there's like a separate app you can download to fix this, but really and truly it should be simple. And I don't know if it is something that you pay extra in the other plans, but from what I know, I don't think it is an option that is available. If you guys are watching and you know, please do let me know in the comments down below. But that is one con that I don't like about Shopify. The next con is, I know I mentioned it was a pro about all of the different apps that Shopify has, but one con is you really have to make sure that you're being careful with how many apps you have. You don't want to have too many running at the same time, because they can sometimes not work well together, and certain things might not work on your site when you've got like too many clashing. And I've also read that when you don't uninstall an app properly, it can also add problems to the working of your site. So you want to make sure that you actually uninstall the products properly. A pro to that is you can usually email the people that made the app, and they get back to you quite quickly if you have any issues, and they can help you solve that. My next con is the fact that if you want to have a blog on your website, the blogging side of it is not great. I mean, you can't add in like GIFs that well, or images or videos. It just makes it very dry in my eyes. It's pretty much just text and a title. I wish that the blog could look way better. Again, I don't know if there is an app for that, but for me, the go-to app part of your website on Shopify isn't that great. And my last con of Shopify at the moment is the shipping rules. I find that the shipping section of Shopify isn't that great, not very clear. If you're new to this, it's probably going to confuse you, and shipping is very important, so I feel like that's not the greatest thing. The one thing that's really annoying me about Shopify at the moment is that I have recently added next day delivery to one of my options for UK shipping, and when you get orders come through, it doesn't say clearly or like out there in your face whether the order was next day delivery or second class. So sometimes, because I'm so used to not having to check what shipping option they've chosen, sometimes I will admit I missed that they picked next day delivery. So now it's embedded in my brain. I have to check every order to make sure they have clicked next day delivery, because obviously I have to make sure that goes out as soon as possible. So if you have different delivery times and different delivery shipping options, so just make sure that you are checking manually whether it is second class or next day delivery or what other shipping rules that you have, because they're not going to alert you in your face like, hey, this is next day delivery, make sure that you post it next day delivery. That's something you're going to have to do manually. So I hope these pros and cons of Shopify really helped you to make your decision. I mean, I don't really feel like it's a decision. I feel like everyone who has a product business should have Shopify and use Shopify. I know that Kylie Cosmetics, I don't know if they still do, but they were on Shopify. Like a lot of the big stores that you shop on online actually use Shopify. So I think it's great, and I'm so happy that I listened to my mentor and moved to Shopify, because when I did move to Shopify, I saw a huge difference in my business's success. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, share with other business owners, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.